This is Dave Mamet, Lotto Odds. It is October 28th, 2024. All right, I'm just going to make this video in reference to what we have done so far. We did a few updates, so I'm going to show you what they are. First of all, the issue with subscriptions, right? We have added here a feature called Validate. Okay, so if you have any problems with your account logging into or getting access to Lotto Odds or the Auto Predict, you just come back here in the subscription page and you click the Validate, and then you'll see something like this that says waiting for confirmation. Sometimes we have to manually verify this, okay? So will take a little bit more time, and a lot of times what will happen, it will automate it and it'll validate it quickly, okay? Because it'll see it in admin that payment was received, and then it'll go ahead and immediately validate it, so you'll get immediate confirmation, okay? If it's not confirmed in admin, then we have to go through the process of checking PayPal, making sure the payment was received. Then we have to manually do that, and that'll take us a little more time. So once you click this, you don't have to post any messages in the forum about your registration. We get the messages, and then we'll just give us some time to review it and activate it. And that's pretty much it. Just one button, and we do all the work. Now, on the Auto Predict page, we have added the binary filter, and this is a very powerful filter, so it can be used with the color coding like that, and I'm going to show you how that's going to work. That's pretty cool. Okay. We are still working on the mobile app. Yeah, it's taking time. It's basically just building a whole new website that's basically geared to the mobile app. So that's why it's taking so long, and all the testing that we're doing and stuff. We want to make sure we get a good product out. It's going to be first version, so obviously we're going to be upgrading it after we release it. We're pretty much done with it. It's just all testing and tweaking right now. Okay, so I'm glad you're being patient with that. All right, now let me show you something here. I want to go through a practice session here so you can see how cool this binary feature is to take numbers down. If you work it with the color coding here with the hit and miss. All right, so say for example, I'm going to go to Florida here, right? So Florida, as you can see, pink is all the way down here, right? So say for example, we're going to isolate all the pink, right? Now I know that there's a lag time here on the page, and we're going to work that out once we finish the mobile app. But as you start turning these off, it starts getting faster and faster because it's working through a lot of numbers and features. So here, I should say a lot of numbers, pair sums, numbers and pair sums. So I'm going to turn that off, all right. What I'm doing is basically turning off all the pair sums and just leaving on the 8 pair sums. See how it's getting faster there? Okay. See that? All right, so it's 831, 822, 813. All right. So this is what I have here. It shows me the correct patterns when it's dealing with these, okay, the pink. But it's good if you could basically deal with one of the pair of sums and isolate them and work one at a time. Like if you're going to work with the pink, you isolate 822, then you get the correct pattern for 822, then 813, and then 831, like that. When you look at it like this mixed, what you're doing is this is actually the wrong pattern when you're thinking about the pair of sums. It's the correct pattern when you think about pink, just the color pink, but it's the wrong pattern when you're thinking about individual pair of sums like 822 or 813. Because here, if you're thinking about 822, okay, you're mixing 813 patterns with it, okay? So that is not good, because what can happen is a pattern could repeat, okay, up here. When it already played, for example, 822, right? You think 813 is going to come out next, or 831, but then this pattern here does not pertain to 831 or 813. It pertains to 822. So as you're looking at this pattern and reducing numbers based on these patterns, you're going to be wrong pertaining to 813 and 831 pattern. Okay, because that's not the patterns for that. Okay, I'm just doing this as an example, and I'm looking at it here as combined with just looking at pink color. Pink color pattern is that. Okay, so any pink that comes out, I'm looking at these patterns with the pink. Okay, but it's best to separate them. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look here, and with the also to let you know, like 822 comes with always starts with a low number. Okay, low digits. That's another advantage when you work with separate pair of sums. Okay. Now, I look at this. So I see doubles had already hit there, and if I scroll down here, quite a few doubles do hit. That's because I'm mixing 831 and 813 with the 822. Okay, but could be a high probability that we could get another single here. So say, for example, we're just going to say it's going to be single. So 220 goes down to 120 numbers. Okay, I'm going to drop this down so you can see the numbers. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to look at what's going on in the hit and miss columns here for L1 default and M3C. Okay, see this side here? Left is L1 default, right is M3C. So I'm going to look how purple. See how purple tend to dominate? So I'm going to see how many numbers I've left by just taking those out. And here's the great thing. You see how you might have one, a draw that's just green, or a mixed green and a purple. But then look, it's just one draw. Then you have your purple. You see that? Look at that. Here, green. There's two, but then purple. See, here's one purple. Here's one purple. Okay, so if you can survive the ones that come out that are not purple, then you'll wind up winning and making profit. You can make big profit. So let's go through this as an example. Let's see how many numbers we have left. See, keeps going down. 94 numbers, 96 numbers, 85 numbers, 77 numbers. Okay, and we've got 76 numbers there. And we'll keep going. We got 64 numbers there. Keep going. We got 61 numbers there. Now, turn that off. And remember, we're working with here, the pink. So we did the singles. We did the purple. And we're going here the colors. Just click that because you're working with pink. Now let's look how many numbers we got. Bam. 20 numbers so far. Now, here's the great thing with this binary filter that we just added. Okay? It will help you reduce the numbers even more. So let's go to this section here. This is the binary column that works with this filter. And look at here. The first one is 1111. And it's blue. So look at this. Not a lot of blues coming out. Look at that. Single blue and then it flips. Two blues flip, but single flip. And not a lot of 11s, right? 11s pertain to odd numbers. Means that the number starts with an odd. Okay? So, and let's see here. And it works. You could look at it here as well. You see, if you see that odd. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a high chance an even's going to hit when another pink hits. There's a high chance an even's going to hit. But if I just take out 11, okay, look, I take out 11, 17 numbers, and the 4. 4 doesn't hit too often. Back there, but then it's always 2 and 3, 3, 2. Okay, if I take out the 4, think it's going to hit next, I'm down to 12 numbers right there. And if I think that the blue's not going to hit, I take that down. I'm at 8 numbers. Now, what if I just turn back on the 11, turn back on the 4, 14 numbers just with the blue. Do that. Let's take that back. And what if the even comes out here, first digit, right? Because look at all the odds. High probability we could be seen even. That means, you see, when you see binary codes, odd, that means the first digit will be an odd. Even, right? Even, first digit will be an even. Look, you've got 5 numbers left. That's how powerful that is. Okay? And then you have other filters you can utilize. But if you just go with these three and you utilize utilize the binary, look, this is crazy. Look at this. 5 numbers. How many draws you think, and this is Florida, they only have 2 draws a day. How many draws do you think you can play and you'll constantly be hitting purple, purple, and profiting? Okay, look at this run right there. Purple, 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 purple. And let's see here. This is an even right there. Look at that. It doesn't start with 11, but it starts with a 4. Even, look at this one. Doesn't start with 11, doesn't start with the blue, doesn't start with the 4. That's a winner right there, 039. There it is, 039. Bam. So how many times could you hit that, right? With the winners, right? Let's see here. Purple, purple. Yeah, look at that, 019. There it is, the winner right there. Look at that. And only 5 numbers out of 220 numbers. This is powerful, man. You can't get any more simple than this. All right? So anyway, so that's what we've done for you. Added the binary. It is so powerful. And I wish you guys a lot of luck with that, okay? And as soon as we get the mobile app up and running and released, we will let you know. It'll first be available in Apple Store. All right? I wish you the best.